So I've looked for several videos on how to fix i30 auto folding mirror. I had the problem where you press the button and it just keeps rotating and keeps going, gets nowhere. So once you disassemble the mirror, you take screws out of basically everywhere. You get to this little module here. It's usually closed. You open it up and there's a couple of little worm drives in there. And here was the problem. These three pieces are supposed to be all together, and so I'm going to put them together and add a couple of bit of wire for reinforcement, and hopefully it works. So I've repaired the little sprocket. I attempted to use a small piece of wire around the inner, I don't know if you can see that, the plastic that was basically on there, tightened all the way up against the larger sprocket. However, the little head where I gripped to tighten it was interfering with the other gear when I put it back in, so I had to take that off. Instead I used layers of super glue. So I did one on the base, one on the top, let that dry, and then continued until I had 3 layers. I then I'm not sure what that yellow crap is, but it's kind of like plastic lubricant, I'm guessing. I put that all around the sprocket, and now I'm going to put it back together and see if it works. So I've just put the mirror back on and covered it up. It's a bit of a mission retrieving the cable that was dangling. I had to pull this off and it actually broke a little bit. Anyway, when we put the keys in, we don't even need to put the keys in. You can see that the mirror button is pressed in. When I press it out, this one has always worked well, never broken, and that one now works. So I'll press it again. As you can see, pretty much back to normal. One more. Beautiful. So I'd be careful what kind of reinforcements you put into the little drive, because it did take about 15 minutes to get into the motor. So whatever you put in there needs to last a while. I watched another video of a guy who was successful with the wiring, tightening it up, and managed to conceal the grip part so that it didn't affect the other plastic sprockets. But anyway, if you can't figure it out, the other option is to get one from a wrecker's, and I've been quoted in Sydney at $250 for just one mirror, so it pays to play around. Good luck.